Okay, if you have a jump rope, go ahead and grab that. I'll give you about 10 seconds. If you do not have a jump rope, that's fine. That's even better, honestly, because then it won't have to stop you or hit your toes. Awesome. Go ahead and untangle that, Zayden. Get ready. And then again, if you don't have a jump rope, just bounce in place. But don't do this thing. This goes for you too, Zayden. A lot of people do this when they're jump roping. We're not doing this jump roping style. Okay, both feet need to go up and land at the same time. We're doing little bunny hops. Okay, we're going to go for 30 seconds, so I'm going to get the timer up. Get ready. And go. Bounce, bounce, bounce. And then remember, if you have a jump rope and it's being a pain and it hits you, you got to keep jumping along, okay? Shake it off, or if it starts tangling, then fix your jump rope while you're jumping. We don't want to stop moving. 10 seconds left. Keep going, keep going. And time. Okay, next exercise. Go ahead and get into a push-up position. Okay, you're going to be doing 15 push-ups. 1, 5, 15. And go. And once you're done, stand up so I can see you. Good. Make sure these are black belt push-ups. So going down as far as you can before you hit the floor. Good. Okay, next one that you're going to be doing. So you're actually going to be flipping over on your back this time. We're going to work on some core workouts. For this one, we're doing a sit-up and then 2 Russian twists. So let me show you real fast. I'll do it facing the camera. So we're here. We go up into our sit-up. So elbows come to our knees, a full sit-up. Then we're doing 2 Russian twists. So twist and twist. Now, we're not just touching. Okay, we want our shoulders to get in with it. We're actually having to twist our body over to the side. So don't just touch. Okay, we're not doing just this. Twist it. Okay, so sit up, twist, twist. Get ready, and go. You're going for 20 seconds. I forgot to say that. 20 seconds. Sit up, twist, twist, and then repeat. Now, Zayden, like I said, dude, I heavily said that. Make sure you twist your body when you're going to each side. Twist. There we go. And time. Okay, stand up. Okay, now we're doing a squat side kick, squat side kick. So it's exactly what it sounds like. You do a, yes, Zayden, there we go. You do a squat, and then you go to the side, do your side kick, do another squat, and then do it on the other side. Get ready, and go. This one is 20 seconds. The only 30-second one is the jump rope. Jump rope's going to be a little bit longer. Good, and then keep that back up straight when you're going down in that squat, Zayden. There we go, as much as you can. And time. Okay, now we're going back to the jump rope. So Zayden, if you want to try on your jump rope again, that's fine. But if you're more comfortable with just jumping up and down, that's also fine. Okay, get ready. We're going, this one's 30 seconds, so 10 seconds longer. And go. Good, bounce, 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 bounce. Halfway through, we have 15 seconds left, so keep going. Good. Make sure you're breathing. And time. Oh, I tried to make it right on the 30-second mark, but I missed it. Okay, now we're on to push-ups. We're back to the 15. So we're repeating the few exercises that we did before. This is our last round, so just 2 rounds of this. So 15 more push-ups, and go. Keep going, keep going. Good, and then Zayden, when you're done, make sure you pop your head up just so I can see that you're done. There we go. Okay, you know what's next? The sit up and the twist. So remember, you're reaching, and you gotta really, really tighten those muscles. Okay, so engage your core when you're reaching side to side. Okay, we don't want to keep it loose and just act like it's a stretch because it's not. Okay, we're just working the sides. And go. 20 seconds. Good. Sit up. Twist. Twist. Good. Make sure you tighten that core. 10 seconds left. Good. Keep it going. Keep it going. Time. Okay. Last little exercise is the squat, side kick, side kick. Now make sure on this side kick, there's 2 chambers to the side kick. The first chamber that we bring it up with, probably shouldn't use that like this chamber right here, the first chamber. Then we have our kick. Then we have our reach chamber, which comes back. Two chambers. Okay, get ready. Also, your toes. Your toes determines what kick you're doing. Okay, yes, Zayden. Make sure those toes are pulled back and you're hitting with your heel. Okay, this is our last workout. This one's 20 seconds, so get as many good ones as you can. And go. Zayden, I know you can get lower than that. You better squat into that. Squat. There we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, time. That was 1 and time. Okay, you have 30 seconds for some water. When you come back, we're going to be stretching. And go.
Oh. Just the computer behind them.
Okay, we're going to start off with standing stretching, so go ahead and stand up. Good. First one, you're going to lock your fingers to. We're going to lock your fingers together, and then you're going to push your palms up to the sky. Good, and then stretch right there. Good, and you're going to hold it. And then if you want to, you can push your chest out a little bit. Pull those shoulders back. Good. Okay, now, same kind of connection that we're doing with our hands. We're going to do it behind us now and push our chest forward. Again, those shoulder blades are almost trying to touch each other. So make sure you really arch your back, push that chest out. You're stretching your upper body right now and a little bit of your arms. Good, and then let it go. Do some shoulder shrugs back. Do some of them forward. Grab one arm, bring it across. Good, and shake it out. And switch. Good. Shake it out again. Do some circles back. Some circles forward. Good. Now from right here, my uniform is all messed up now. You're going to take your neck and gently, very gently, roll it to one side. Do 2 circles on this side. Okay, now you're going to do 2 circles in the other direction. 1. Make sure these are slow. And 2. This is one of the areas of our body we have to be very careful and gentle with. Okay, now we're going to move our stretches to the floor, so go ahead and take a seat. If I can. Okay, first one, you're going to be crossing your legs. Crossing your legs. It doesn't matter which foot is on top, just cross those legs. And now you're reaching towards both feet still. Now you should feel it more on the bottom leg. That's what it's supposed to be doing. Good. A few more seconds. Just make sure you're breathing, really reaching down as much as you can. You have to be a little bit uncomfortable in all these stretches. Okay, now you're going to switch your legs. So now cross with the other one over, and then again, reach down. Now you should feel a little bit more on the other leg this time, which is your new bottom leg. Reach, reach, reach. Let's hold it for about 5 more seconds. Good. Now into that trusted butterfly stretch that all you cool kids love. Now push with your elbows, those knees down a little bit further. Okay. Now from right here, I'm going to go to the side so you can see me. We're not caving our back in and almost into like a roly-poly position, okay, or a pill bug. I don't call them that though. Okay, you're straightening out your back as much as possible and then going down. So try to keep your back straight when you reach down. So it should be your chest to your toes rather than your nose to your toes. Good, and feet apart. Good. Now, we're going to be reaching with both hands, not just one. We're not going to get lazy. Both hands need to be engaged into the stretch to make it a little bit better of a stretch. We're going to be doing 6 little toe touchers, okay? So we're really reaching towards our foot. We're doing them 6 times, counting 1, 2, 3, 4. Only so we're even on each side. So 3 each side. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, now you're reaching to the center this time. The first thing I want you to do is get your forearms down to the floor. Okay, just try to get your forearms down to the floor. And then from right here, just bob up and down. I'm going to scoot back so you can see me. Ooh, a little bit better. Okay, we're here. You're just bobbing up and down very gently. So your hands are still on the floor the entire time. Your chest is the one going up and down. You're slowly getting deeper into the stretch and gently warming up those muscles to stretch a little bit further. Okay, now from right here, put your hands out straight this time. Same thing. Our chest isn't touching the floor yet, but we're going to bob up and down. Bob up and down. Be very gentle with our bodies right now. We're slowly getting deeper into the stretch. Okay, now from here, we went to our forearms. We went out. Now, we're done with the bobbing. You're going to try to get your chest down to the floor. Chest down to the floor. Now, if you can't do that, that's fine. You're still going to be, all you're going to be doing if you can't do that, just reach as far as you can. And if this is as far as you can go, then just hold it. Okay, and just hold it there. Don't bob, just hold it. Okay, but obviously if you can get that chest down to the floor, that is fantastic. We're going to hold this here for a few more seconds.
Show off.
I can see it. Okay, and then slowly roll up. Shake out that upper body a little bit more. Okay, now, guys, remember the key to stretching is to make sure that you're warmed up before. Do not go immediately into the stretch. Obviously, especially before you go running, make sure you do a little bit of a light stretch, okay? But you're still moving while you're stretching. So before you start your workout, especially for me, I like to very lightly stretch, just little light stretches like this. Okay, maybe go here. Okay, maybe I'll shake it out a little bit, but make sure your body's completely warm before you get into the deep stretching that we just did here, so you don't hurt yourself, okay? We don't want to accidentally pull a muscle or strain a muscle too bad. Okay, we're going to be starting on the curriculum, okay? So we're on our form first, which is Youll Cook. So go ahead and stand up. Good. Now, Mr. Morris is going to be performing. He's going to be your guys' mirror. And then I'm going to be going over the moves that we went over today. Or not today, this week. Okay. And prepare for Youll Cook. Now, actually, before he even starts to perform with you guys, I want to see how far you know. Okay. I want to see what you learned this week. Okay, so he's just going to stand there. He's not going to be doing the form, but you're going to be doing the form. And begin. Good. 2, punch. And then do it again. Good. Reset. Good job, Zayden. And then, Nate, I can't see you, but I'm sure you got it to the halfway point. Okay, prepare for Youll Cook.
You'll go man.
Okay, we're going to break it down into move by move. So step out with that left leg. Right hand goes up. And we press with our backhand. Press. Punch, punch. Now, with that left foot, we're going to go in and out with the right. Press. Punch, punch. Okay, now remember, we're going towards your right. So we're going towards that hand that's out right now. Now, Mr. Morris's right hand is out, which means he's going towards that direction, towards the right. It's just a flick of the hips, and that hand goes out into your outer block. Back leg kick. Punch, punch. Good. Now, all he's doing from here, guys, and all you're doing is just moving that front leg to the other side. It's just the front leg. Okay, now we do that outer block.
Zayden, switch your feet, sir.
Zayden, switch your feet. There we go. Okay, and back leg kick. Punch, punch. Okay, now same thing like we did on with those two sets. We only moved our front leg. Right here's the same thing, guys. We're moving that front leg towards the front. Press 1. Press 2. And punch. Then we step forward. That's the important thing. Okay, we do that punch and then we can step forward. So the sequence is those 3 moves. Press 1, press 2, punch, and then we step forward and do it all over again. So he's going to do his press 1, press 2, punch, then step forward, and that is the halfway point. So let's do it one more time, move by move, reset. So this is the halfway point is where we're going up to today, because this is what we added on those presses on Monday or Tuesday. So we're not adding on any more till next week. So make sure you're really, really practicing this before you get on Monday or Tuesday of next week, because we're adding on more. Okay, and step out, hand goes out, press, punch, punch, and step towards the right, press, punch, punch. Okay, and flick of the hips. back leg kick, punch, punch. Now do the same exact sequence on the other side. Go. No, Zayden, switch your feet. Remember, you're just stepping with that right or that front leg to the other side. No, so use your other leg to kick. So you should land with your feet flipped right now. So switch your feet. Bam, there we go. Okay, now we're stepping out towards the front. Just a little step towards the front. Zayden, switch your hand.
This.
There we go. And press 1. Press 2. And punch. Step forward. And we're going to do it again. Press 1. Press 2. Punch. And step forward.
Yeah.
Reset. Okay, we're going to break it up into bigger chunks this time. So we're not necessarily going move by move. Okay, prepare for Youll Cook.
I'm gonna do it this way.
Okay, now he's going to flip the directions, okay? So he's doing it exactly almost how you're doing it right now. So if you're facing the cameras, you're facing out that way. That means he's facing out that way too with you, okay? So it's like he's doing it right in front of you. Okay, this is you right now. You're looking at him. He's doing it right in front of you. Okay, and let's see the first press and that punch punch. And go. Okay, now do it on the other side. Go. Press. Punch punch. Now the next sequence. And go. Good. Now do the same sequence on the other side. Step with that front leg. Yes, Zayden. There we go. Now back leg kick. Punch, punch. Okay, now let's see the next sequence. This is a new sequence. So it's press 1, press 2, and punch. And do it again. Step forward. Good. Bam. Reset.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now we're just going to do some run-throughs of it now. We're going to get repetitive on it, so make sure that every single time that you're doing this, guys, you are giving it your all. I want you guys to learn good habits now, because if you guys practice lazy, you're going to perform lazy. So make sure you're practicing it like you would as a test. Prepare for Youll Cook.
You'll Cook, ma'am.
We're going all the way up to that halfway point. And go. And then step forward, punch Zayden, Aya. There we go. Reset. Okay, let's try it again. Prepare for Youll Cook.
You'll Cook, ma'am.
Good, and begin. Step with that front leg. Press 1, press 2, punch. Step forward. Okay, and reset.
Yes, ma'am.
We're going to do this form one last time. Prepare for Youll Cook.
You'll Cook, ma'am.
Okay, oh, well, let me clarify. One last time with Mr. Morris. And go. Okay, and reset. Okay, now we're going to be watching you. I've been watching you this entire time, but now without Mr. Morris doing it with you, you're going to try it on your own this time. So no one's going to be doing the form. I'm just going to be watching you. Prepare for Youll Cook. Good. I want to make sure you really know it. And begin. Very good. Reset. Okay, last time of the form completely. Last time all day. Prepare for Youll Cook. And begin. Oh, don't switch your hands right there, Zayden. Keep that hand out. So as soon as you're here, you step and keep that hand out and then do your presses. It's the same thing. Okay, reset. Oh, that's why I did the little pattern. Okay, go ahead and actually prepare for Youll Cook one last time. I'm a liar. We're only going to do one certain part, though. We're not doing all the way up to that halfway point. Okay, go ahead and do that press and that punch. Go. So the first move. Press, punch. Okay, now step in, out, and do it on the other side. In, out, press, punch. Okay, right here. So if your hand is out, remember we're going towards the hand or the side that the hand is out, so we're here. Do your outer block. Okay, now do your kick as soon as you land. Remember, it's front, back. So it's your hand should not be right above your front knee right now. Okay, now on the other side, do your outer block. Remember, move that front leg. So right now, if you have to do this, that's fine, but your left foot should be in front. Right now, it's same. Okay, now do your back leg kick. Land, front, back. Now, Zayden, from right here, because this is what I was talking about. All you do, keep this hand out. Yes, you just step. And this hand's the starting hand. This one's the first press. Okay, reset. Go ahead, take a knee, take a seat. Okay, so one last thing about Wanyo. I already said this, but I'm going to say it again. Next week, we are adding on more to the form, so make sure that you are practicing up to that halfway point because I don't want you guys falling behind, especially since we're on virtual classes. We have to stick to a schedule of adding on certain moves at certain times. So if you're behind and you're not practicing what you learned last week, next week, we got to move on. We have to learn those next moves, and we can't, and as a team, you have to be respectful for your team because some teammates, they're working really hard on this form, and they're working all the way up to that halfway point to make sure that they're good to add on more moves. So don't let the team fall behind. Now, I'm not saying this is you, Zayden, or you, Nate, doing this. I'm just saying make sure you practice because as soon as we add on more moves, you got to remember the last moves that we did this week, which was all the way up to that halfway point, okay? Now, we're going to move on to visualization for a little bit. This is going to be our mini brain break, but we're talking about the second sentence. Mr. Morris, he's going to take it away.
All right. So we're going over that second sentence for visualization. All right. The second sentence says, the mind cannot tell the difference between what is real and what is vividly imaged. One more time, that's the mind cannot tell the difference between what is real and what is vividly imaged. So what this means is if you think of a goal every single day, it is more likely to come true, right? So if I think about getting good grades in school every single day, then it's going to be more likely to happen. I'm going to be more likely to get good grades in school, all right? So if I want those good grades, I have to think in my brain. I have to see it in my brain, me getting those good grades, getting like straight A's, getting all fours, all of that. The more I think about it, the more likely it's going to happen, right? Because the more I think about it, the more I'm going to know that I need to do my homework, or I need to pay attention to the teacher, or anything like that, right? The more I do that stuff, the easier it becomes to get those good grades and be, get that gold star. Like Zayden's got 2 of them on his gi, and, all that fun stuff. All right, so, and it's the same for any kind of goal that you guys want to achieve. If you can see it, if you can picture it, then it's easier to achieve it, right? So if you want to earn your black belt, the more you see it, the more likely it is to happen. The more you visualize it in your brain, the easier it is to see it when you get there, all right? So no matter what, always, always, always picture what you want your goals to be, all right? If I want to get good grades or my black belt, if I want to grow up and do a specific job, like I have a perfect job that I want to do, my dream job, the more you think about it, the easier it is to get it in your brain to do it, okay? So with visualization, remember, you guys are doing that poster this time, so your visualization poster, and remember, in level 2, you still have to say it. You still have to tell us the 3 lines of visualization. It's only 3 sentences. So if you guys would like, take a video of you saying all 3 lines and send it to us so we can watch it, and that's how you can say it to us, all right? Because remember, at level 2, you say it, you write it out, and now this time we also had the poster. So those 3 things, all right? Those 3 things, and you get your gray stripe. And that is all for visualization today. All right. We're going to do combinations now. Go ahead and stand up. Yep, perfect. Sure.
Okay. Go ahead and set to the left. Aya.
Aya.
Now, Mr. Morris is going to be your mirror. So just like looking in a mirror, if I have my right hand up, okay, the person in the mirror isn't going to have their opposite hand up. You're not looking at a mirror, you're looking at something creepy, okay? So he's doing the same thing as you. If you're facing this way, so is he, okay? So as a little disclaimer, he's flipped right now so he can mirror you. Okay, yeah, just follow along. Now, we're going to go over 1 and 2 today. Now remember, 2 was this week and 3 will be next week. So the first one, we take our little step and do our front punch, put our feet together, do our crescent kick, and our back punch, aya. This one's pretty simple. And turn, take our punch and a little step forward, and crescent kick, punch, turn. Now, when I say feet together, guys, all I'm saying that is because when we go faster, it turns up, yes, exactly, Zayden. It turns into a bump up kick, a bump up crescent kick. So now we're going to go faster. We're going to break it down into 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so 1, 2, it should be fast now, and 3. Turn.
Yes, ma'am.
1, 2, and 3. Turn.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, a little bit faster. 1, 2, 3. Turn. Good. You got to keep up, guys. And 1, 2, 3. Turn. Okay, now this time I'm just going to say go, and you're going to do it with Mr. Morris. And go. Turn. 1, go. Turn. Let's do 2 more times, 1 each side. And 1, go. Turn.
Yes, ma'am.
Last time, go. Okay, now Mr. Morris is going to get into a relaxed position, and now you're going to show off number 1 on both sides. So set to your left, aya. Okay, so we're going to be watching you. And number 1, go. Good, turn. Number 1, go. Turn. Okay, that was a little too slow for my liking, only because in sparring you gotta be fast, and the combinations are for sparring. So faster. And 1, go. Turn. There we go. And go. Good. Turn. Okay, now Mr. Morris is going to join you this time. We're on to number 2. So remember, we did this week. So this is a bit of a review. We'll break it down first, though. Okay, we're doing our step front punch, lunge punch. Now remember, we're only slightly bending our knees. We're taking that back leg and we're swinging it around. Okay, now to our reverse hook kick, turn, hook, and back punch.
Oh, yeah.
Turn.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now remember, keyword, guys, reverse hook kick. It's not a back leg hook kick. We're spinning a half circle around and then kicking. Okay, so front punch. Remember, there's a little step to it because these are all offensive. Lunge punch. Okay, now he's taking his back leg and then turning back around to where he started. So he turns, kicks, bam, he's back where he started, and then he punches.
Oh, yeah.
That's the last move. So remember, these combinations, if I start this way and I start looking like this, I have to end looking like this. I'm not going to randomly look like this. Okay, so you start the way you stop. Yes. And turn.
Hey.
Okay, do our 1 punch, 2 punch, hook kick, and punch.
Yeah.
A lot of punches in this one. Turn.
Yes, ma'am.
Punch 1, punch 2, swing it around, hook kick, and back punch.
Oh, yeah.
Turn. Okay, now, I'm not going to count by 4 on this one. I'm just going to say go. Okay? And go.
Oh, yeah.
Turn.
Yes, ma'am.
And go.
Oh, yeah.
Turn. Okay, a little bit faster now. This is our last 2 times with Mr. Morris doing it with you. And go.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, Zayden, you got to catch up to Mr. Morris. Turn.
Speed.
And go.
Oh, yeah.
Good. Now he's going to get into relaxed position, and it is your turn to perform it. So set Aya. Okay, for these first 2 times, you can go a little bit slow. Okay, and number 2, go. Turn. And do it again, go. Turn. Okay, last 2 times. Now this is speed time. And go. Okay, and turn last time. And go. Good. Okay, now we're going to shift gears completely. I want you to find either a wall or, Zayden, you can use that desk behind you, but you're going to have to hold on to something. We're going to quickly go over one last time, just one quick time of the 9 count kick. So hold on to whatever's around you for your balance and use your best leg or your better leg or your good leg. Okay, so we are here. Bam. Now, if you want to do it, in my situation, if you want to just do it this way, that's fine. Or you could do the first part of it like this and then flip over that way. It doesn't matter. It's all the same. It's still the 9 count kick. Okay, so you're holding on to something. Bring it up 1. Front kick 2. And flip it over. This is 3. This is a round kick chamber, so make sure your knee is pulled back. 4, round kick. And 5, bring it in. Now remember, your toes are curled in, or flex, I would say. And 6, kick it out. And hold it there. Hold it. You guys are supposed to be holding this for about 20 seconds for your weekly challenge. Remember that. Okay, bring it in 7. We're not going to hold it for the whole 20 seconds, though. And then 8, hook kick. And 9, set it down. Now, that was only a quick review because that's just a little, that's just part of our announcements, okay? So, weekly challenge, what we just did there, that is due today. The last day to get that in is today or tonight, okay? But sometime today, you need to get that done to get those 3 stripes. This is our weekly challenge, and this is the last day for it. And remember what I said on that side kick, when you hit number 6, you hold it out. You got to hold it out for a little bit on that video. And also in the video, You're obviously not going to be holding on to anything. Don't hold on to the wall. Don't hold on to a desk or chair. That is all pure balance right there. You got to do your 9-count kick without anything. So that's our first announcement. Next announcement, if you are double testing, you have to know everything from last cycle as well as this cycle. So last cycle we did, let's see, Harang, and then American Taekwondo combinations 5 through 8. So you have to know those ones as well as the ones that we're doing this cycle. So that is Taekwondo combinations that we just went over. That is Youll Cook and Kama 2. Now, Kama 2, that leads me to my third announcement beautifully. Kama 2 is next month. So that means if you don't have Kamas yet, which hopefully you should because you were in level 1. In level 1, we did Kama 1. In level 2, we do Kama 2. So hopefully you should have your Kamas. If you have any questions, though, or if they're here, you gotta contact us as soon as possible so you can get those Kamas in your grasp, okay? So, bam, there's my third announcement. Okay, next one is private lessons, especially since it's a new cycle and the new cycle is completely virtual this time. Make sure that you're taking advantage of private lessons. This is 2:30 to 4 o'clock, so make sure you sign up for a time. It's only 15 minutes long, guys, but it's really, really gonna help you because it's just you and an instructor. So make sure you're signing up for that if you need help on, especially for Deborah testing, maybe you need help on the curriculum we did last month or last cycle, or if you need help on this cycle stuff. So the combinations, any of the form, or my favorite thing, if you know a lot of the combinations and you know everything that we're doing, you're caught up, you're good with knowledge, maybe you just want to work on some kicks. Okay, that's fine too. If you want to better yourself, that's fine. You can get on those private lessons and do that. Now, this actually has to do with the word of the month that we were talking about. This is the visualization poster. Now, to get the gray stripe, this is included with the worksheet, okay? You have to get this done to get your gray stripe as well. So when you get this done, make sure you send a picture of you holding it, smiling, whatever you want to do. But for the visualization poster, this is all of your goals. So black belt should be a big one on there. And all of your hopes for the future, all of what you're working towards in the future. Maybe it's college, maybe it's your dream job is on here, anything like that, but make sure that you can clearly see it because we want to know what it is so we can help you get there as well as other people. And the other thing, especially since you're in level 2, maybe you have already done a visualization poster. You have to do a new one. Your goals have to be renewed all the time, especially if it's been the same goal for a while. Maybe you got to change something about it. Maybe you have to be stricter about it. Maybe you've been working on the splits for a while. Okay, this time 2 months. I need to get it in 2 months. Or maybe your goals just change completely like mine have, okay? It looks like 2 different people did my posters. So my goals are completely different from what they were a year ago. So renew them, make a new one. Last 2 things, which you guys have been really good about, but make sure that when you're taking class that you're in full uniform. It's just like if we're taking class here, guys. You don't show up in your PJs, you show up in your uniform, especially when you're sending in videos of your weekly challenges, maybe a picture with your visualization poster. You got to be in uniform because you are representing Mile High Karate, okay? Now, that was my last announcement, I believe. Let me check real fast. Oh, big one. Our website, make sure you're getting signed up for that. That is watch.westminstermhk.com. A lot of you guys are already signed up, but you need to make sure that you are. So if you have any questions, ask your parents, guys. We email them about it all the time. So get your parents' help, or if you're an adult, then just do it yourself. But get your parents' help to get on that website because everything is on there and it's much easier to use than Google Classroom. If you're used to using Google Classroom, that's fine. You can still use that, but definitely try to use the website more because you can also log your attendance in, especially if we didn't know you watched a YouTube video yesterday. That's a good time to put it in. Okay, now that's officially the last time of my announcements. Go ahead and stand up. Come to attention. I'm going to be bowing out next to my buddy right here. Bow. Position. Hands behind your back. And black belt creed. As a dedicated student of the martial arts, I live my life by the principles of black belt. Modesty, courtesy, integrity, perseverance, self-control, and dominant spirit, ma'am. Loud proposition, ma'am. Mile high karate is the best, ma'am. Awesome. Okay, people on YouTube Live, Nate and everyone else, have a wonderful day.